Hi. We're interrupting this broadcast for a second just to apologise for the audio quality. It's not at the usual standard, but please enjoy the episode anyway. Thanks. Hey, everybody! Welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime? Your hosts, Steve and Colin. We are here to talk about Chargeman Ken, and we're sorry to see this is our final episode in Chargeman Ken. I'm tearing up right now because
Yeah,
I'll
tears,
miss the show.
tears of joy.
Yeah, very much. This
Tears
last
of joy.
torment is over. The torment that we put ourselves through for your
Uh,
entertainment.
yes, please enjoy. Uh, so yeah, we only have 5 more episodes to talk about. And we haven't mentioned it in a little while, so I figured I would mention it here considering it's the last episode. But the last episodes were aired in the last week of June 1974.
Yeah, so there you go. We're almost at the 50th year anniversary of it all.
Pretty crazy. I
Yeah,
mean, it's great to see how far animation has come.
I mean, it's just keep being back by those standards back in the
This
day.
is cheap by 50 years standard. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not wrong. Uh, I it reminds me a lot of I'm sure we've said this before. Like when I was a kid, my parents got me Marvel tapes. It's like Spider-Man, Captain America,
oh
the
yeah,
Hulk, and it was like characters being slid across the screen and
yeah,
words just appear. Yeah, like it was those, and it's not as good as those.
yeah. The old 60s Spider-Man and stuff
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
was
it's good
atrocious.
stuff.
That's
I
where the
liked
meme
it.
came from.
I mean, yes, it is. Except I had a moment like that the other day too, which was pretty good. Like a very natural one of those. It's like, no, you, which is good.
All right.
Um, it was great. Uh, so we're finally here to talk
Mm-hmm.
about our last 5 episodes. Um, episodes 61 to 65. With the first episode, episode 61, Barakan's old friend pays a visit. Colin, we've written some notes for these, and by notes, that's me being very sparing. What have you written?
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, it's fair.
Or more
Uh,
accurately, WTF?
I have written visiting robot in all lowercase. Like I said the other day, when we recorded the last episode, for some reason my notes just stopped using capitalization. It just became all lowercase. So
Mine's always been capital.
visiting robot.
Yeah. So was it? It's Chargeman Ken bumps into the robot and say he says, "Oh hey, I'm." Uh, no, no, he's in class, and
Yeah,
this robot starts fucking about outside, starts in class, and then it comes down and says, "Hey, you're Chargeman Ken, aren't you? You're you're a friend of my long lost friend Barakan." And
yep.
then so it's like, "Yeah, maybe we can, maybe can I come and visit him?" And he's like, "Sure, come on." So they go to the house, then introduce them to Barakan, and Barakan says, "Nope, I have no idea who this is." So
No
then they
recollection
go,
of this motherfucker.
then they invite him in for a couple of days to do some shit. And turns out he's a true alien.
Why? Like at this stage, right? This is madness. This is
Mhm,
actually madness. They've had dolls delivered to the house. They've had aliens threaten them in person. They've
mhm,
had so many things, and visitors come to the house who turned out to be aliens.
mhm.
And in the one circumstance where that visitor can positively be identified as a complete stranger by the one person that says they know them,
Yeah,
they invite them to stay longer.
yeah, yeah. And that's all I remember. All I remember is it's revealed that he is a true alien, and Ken kills him.
I mean,
And
yeah,
his buddies is working with the robots working with some people.
That's the episode.
That is, it's like, I don't know that guy. I mean, they've not heard of Stranger Danger.
N- Well, I think we've clarified that that is the case generally.
It's like,
Um, my memory of these next episodes is not great, Colin.
I'm not going to lie, mine are not great either.
This is essentially going to be an episode of us piecing together what's happening from the sparse notes and the episode title. And in some cases, spoiler alert, my notes are a subsection of the episode title.
My notes aren't.
I'm glad because that's probably going to give us more of a hint than what I've written. Um,
No, mine also
so,
got lackluster its last 5 episodes.
okay, episode 62, Crisis at the Agricultural Complex.
Mhm.
Oh God, what are your notes for this one, Colin?
It's farm. What the fuck?
Oh God. Okay, we're maybe not going to get much more of a clue. Mine is agriculture in all lowercase, which is in the title of the episode.
Uh, so my understanding, Ken and Co are getting a tour by the facility manager of one of the super farms in the future,
Yes, that's right.
and they come visit a place and find all the people dead in this house. And like, oh shit, what's happened here? And
This
then the
seems
guy
bad.
says, guy runs out and says, come into the building, and then kind of keels over dead. So Ken goes into the building, and then, as far as I understand, aliens are flying about killing people in this one.
Yes,
So he jumps into the sky rod and
and he
kills
murders them all.
kills the aliens.
Why does it feel like they were really scraping the bottom of the barrel for these last episodes? It's like, what clips haven't we shown before? It's like, well, there's ones of this farm. There's ones of like another robot that we had for like a moment, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Should mention
So,
should mention that robot was kind of like the robot from the weird alien thing from the Jetsons,
oh,
from the
the
Jet
the
movies.
the maid, like the square face and stuff like that.
No,
No.
like the springy leg alien thing.
Oh, sprockets. What they call sprockets?
Oh, I can't remember. But it was in the Jetson movie. It came out like,
Everything is powered by sprockets. The
yeah,
future.
those sprockets is like cogs.
I know. I'm just. I think I remember the Jetsons movie. I am just going to check.
It came out in the 90s, right?
No. Okay. I was wrong. They're not called sprockets.
Oh,
uh, they're called. Oh, there's one called Orbity, which is a really bad name.
Orbity.
Orbity is a character from the Jetsons. Surprise, surprise. He's voiced by Frank Welker. Um, he is a small white
Unicorn.
alien of Satellitus Craterus Orbitus. Well, that's probably why I thought they were called sprockets. I wasn't fucking remembering that. Um,
No. White and
although
purple.
now now I can't forget that Satellitus or Craterus Orbitus for some reason. Um, so yeah, that's that episode. Um, episode 63. Defeat the murderous boxer. Oh
Mhm.
God. What are your notes for this one, Colin?
Uh, Rocky slash Punch Out.
Okay, that's like vaguely more helpful than what I have, which is just the word boxing.
Yeah. So, so Ken and Co, I believe, are at a boxing match,
Yes, they are.
and there's this killer boxer in the ring, which is noted by the commentators. And everything. No, this guy killed so many people, and our hopeful champion. And there's And Ken, after supporting the opposite person, he
Of
gets
course,
killed because the
because the murderous boxer.
murderer boxer boxes him out cold. And then, for whatever reason, they find that the boxer is the true alien. So Ken goes into the ring and fights him and wins the match.
Does he not do breakdancing in this one? Is it this one he does all the breakdancing?
I don't remember the breakdance. It's
There's one where
breakdancing.
he's like basically just rolling around on the ground like this for ages, and it just keeps going.
Oh,
Um,
is that? I mean, did
it could
you?
be most episodes, quite frankly.
Yeah, because the playlist that we're watching has we A and B at the end of it, where it just kind of cuts all the episodes together and plays the
It's th-
music.
it's 3 minutes long, and I wish I'd watched that instead of all 65 of these.
It's not everything. It's just like little things. It could be worse. It could be like this stuff I uncovered like last week, where it was like
I
people
will share
taking
some of those. I will share some of those videos on the Facebook page, Colin,
where people
because
have taken the sound clips and made it into other tunes.
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
Like, you kind of have to.
yeah, sure.
Um,
Anyway,
so
so
I guess, like in short, he does stop the murder. Like he does defeat the murderous boxer.
yeah, he defeats the murderer boxer and the plan of it all. And then I believe there's a wee bit at the end where Barakan says, "I can take you on," and I think punches him because he wasn't ready or something. And he's like, and then they all laugh or something.
So just before Barakan announces his terminal illness, and then everyone laughs because, like, at the end of the episode, they'll laugh about any old shit. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's what they did back in the day. Even He-Man did that shit.
Yeah, he did, motherfucker. Right? Okay. Oh man, my notes on this next one. Episode 64, explosion. The Mammoth Control Center.
uh, I wrote 1984.
Can you guess what my notes are, Colin?
1984? Explosive computing?
my 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 notes are Mammoth Control. It's the least helpful thing because I could look at the title, get that much information and more, and still be like, "What happened in this one?"
But basically, I think this one basically explains the whole world's controlled by computers.
Yes, that
And
that does ring a bell. Yeah,
they were like, "Oh, this is big super city. It's controlled by the computer. Oh no, it stopped working." And it's found out that Julians were blowing up the
they're
mammoth
blowing them all up.
computers.
Yep, that's
So
right.
uh, Ken and father, I think, go out and stop them. By stopping them, I mean downright just killing them.
By stop them, you mean permanently?
Yes.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Uh,
Not to
and that's
worry.
it.
Yeah.
We explained that episode in less than a minute, in less than 30 seconds, actually. I think.
I mean, we are explaining episodes that we vaguely remember, and we're just telling you that it
Maybe
sounds like.
this is the way to this is the way to watch them. I think, or the way to talk about them. The thing is, as well as these last 5 episodes, it's like okay, it's culminated to this,
Mhm.
right? We've gotten to the point where it's like, holy crap, I can't believe we're finally at the end. Like we're in the home stretch. And you're like, wow, the previous episodes, there's been a lot of duds in there. So surely, like, we're gonna get, some good stuff finally.
I
The answer is
feel,
no. No, you're not.
I feel you're being very optimistic about this show.
Well, I mean, like, it's it's just like I kind of thought maybe at least there would be some memorable stuff here, but there's no like Man of the West Ken. There's no like record store of death. There's no, like there's no mushroom paint, like mushroom fact, like people. There's no crazy paintings.
Yeah.
Like those are memorable episodes where things happen, and I'm like, okay, I can talk about that. Nothing happens in these of interest. There's no vampire dolls. There's no Wild West Native Americans. There's no like Ken being tied up by vultures, and left to die by vultures. No, no, just nothing. These episodes are set premise: Ken goes murder.
Hmm.
End.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, I don't expect I don't expect much from
Well,
these. The last
that's
episode's
probably.
a doozy
I was
though.
going to say that's probably just as well because we're about to talk about the last episode. Uh, uh, okay, we've come this far, Colin.
Uh-huh.
Episode 65, Victory, Chargeman Ken.
Yes. I wrote down end of Duralians. Dot 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 dot. Maybe.
Question mark. Question
But,
mark.
but
I just, I was clearly, I've mentioned to you, like I was really tired when I watched these as well, which explains the notes. But I did literally just write the end. It was like, nope, that's all I got. The end. This is the end of the show.
not even ending it with like please, please God.
Nope, just the end. The end.
Yeah, I wrote maybe because I missed episode 64 and I think I skipped it over.
Oh,
So I missed 64 and everybody watched it. I was like, all right, I did miss this one. Damn, damn it.
I did that with the dog episode, which is another episode that you can at least talk about. Um,
Oh yeah.
because like I went through all of them and I was like, wait, I don't have any notes for episode 51, and then I went back and it was like, no, I don't remember this.
Oh yeah, that's the dog. That's the
Yeah,
elfin line. Oh,
yeah, the Elfin Lied episode.
use
It's
your
where Elfin
engine.
Lied got its inspiration.
Yeah, there's a lot of playthings that took inflation for this man.
Yeah,
Had
too many.
Ghostbusters, um, Kingsman,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Ghostbusters 2,
Ghostbusters 2, yeah, yeah.
uh,
Westworld.
well,
I mean,
there's been a
Westworld
few.
is based on a book, right?
I think so.
Maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe the book is older than the.
Well, the original movie Westworld came out about the same time as this did.
Oh, let's see. Westworld book. Oh wait, is Westworld Michael Crichton? No, really?
My right? Oh, the person who
Oh,
wrote it.
sorry. Uh, it's a screenplay, not a book. Westworld was never a novel. It was originally envisioned by Michael Crichton as a movie. The screenplay was written in 1972, and the movie came out in 1973. Okay, so I was mistaken, but you're right. It did come out the year prior to this. And
Yeah.
considering this was animated over a weekend, they could have taken that as an influence.
Oh, they 100% probably did. Oh,
Um. Oh God. Okay, so basically, this is like the Duralians like launching their biggest, baddest attacks.
yeah. I can't
It
remember where.
it sort of doesn't really matter.
All I, all I remember, like, it's like the trailer's like, "Oh fuck this, let's go and do it." When just launch all the troops to go and conquer the world, rather than
Yep.
doing the sub crimes that they were performing earlier in the series. And then Chargeman
Yeah.
Ken's like, "Right, my time to shine." And then you got the theme music for the entire length of the episode,
Yep.
and repeats the was it? The child of science, protected by science.
Oh God.
Outlining it. And he goes around just annihilating, genociding the Trillians.
He does just straight up murder them. It's
Yeah,
not even like storyboarded. It's literally a montage of murder.
yeah. It's almost like the 1984 Transformers the movie.
Oh man. Except
That
bad.
yes, I was watching that today.
It's so good. That's a good movie. We still should talk about that. I know it's not quite anime, but it is very, very good.
Where they essentially genocide the entire like pretty
Yeah,
much most of the fit
the
ones
original.
from
Yeah,
Transformers, the original
yeah.
ones.
You got to make way for the new toys.
And the
Um,
and the entire planet the Unicron eats at the start of
he does.
the movie.
He does do that.
There's a-
Um, it's that movie's so good. It's so
That's
good.
so much death.
There really is for a movie that was originally graded as a universal, not even a PG.
It was a you.
I have the evidence of that movie changing ratings board grades over years because there's even I've realized I'm fairly confident in the U version, i.e. the universal version for those who don't live in the UK. The line "Oh shit, what are we going to do now?" is in it in a U.
They 100% did not check that movie.
No, they did not. They went Transformers. It's a U. Go on.
Yeah, yeah. Flaming eyeballs, and fire coming out the throat. Uh,
It's a lot. It's a
straight up,
lot.
straight up murder.
He
It's
does
like
like straight up execution.
yeah,
Like
he
yeah,
executes Ironhide. It's like he basically Ironhide goes, "You can't be doing it's not stupid heroics. I'd have no time for that."
yeah. It's it's grim. There's a lot of stuff in that movie where you're just like, that's dark. That's really
That's
dark.
that's like that's a PG-13 now.
Oh, it's so good though. It's so good. Um,
Yeah.
we should do that movie at some point. I think that would be good.
Oh God, we don't have
I
time
mean,
for
it will be so long though, because I will talk about it for days.
that. You will talk for days.
There might be like a limit to the size of the episode we can upload, and I might have to split it into two.
And
Anyway, yeah, Chargeman Ken's done. He's killed them all. Maybe, I guess. Yeah, probably.
I assume so. They didn't make any more.
He's victorious.
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
this was tough, Colin.
it was. I think it's time. We've watched them all. How do you rate Chargeman Ken?
It's a one, Colin. It is a solid one. Like on average, a one.
A one. There's
Yeah.
episodes that are more than ones.
There are episodes that I like, and I think actually maybe the genuinely interesting exercise would be to scroll through them and let's talk about what ones we actually liked. So I'm going to read off the names,
Okay.
and you're going to say whether you like them or not. And if you can't remember it, chances are you probably didn't like it. So you have episode 1, Danger, the Children's Space Station. I don't think that one's very good. You have Safe
Uh,
by a Hair, which is the one where the aliens come to his house. The aliens
yeah.
just appear at his house. Great bit, bad episode.
Yeah.
The Butterfly Swarm Flutters, pretty good episode.
You like that episode?
I do. I do. It's so fucking stupid.
It's like, well, these butterflies, they're a thing. It's like,
Yeah.
do you? No introduction
So
to the scientist character at all. He just
no.
appears there.
The mysterious handsome boy. I don't really remember what that
Is
one's
that
about.
is that the that's the one that his sister panties in the football player, isn't it?
Oh, that's not a great. Is that the one? Yeah, the where he like takes him out to the like takes him out to the city limits, so they have a knife fight or something. I can't remember. No, it's not
Yeah,
a knife fight. It's a yeah. It's dumb. It's not great.
yeah.
Terror. The Mummy Comes by Carriage. I remember that episode. I did not like it.
Well, that's the one that they go to London or something,
It's
and it's foggy, and he had like the
it's
security, the flying into. Oh shit! Yeah, this is the one that they're in the airplane and they're flying. The pilots fly into this. Oh look, there's a storm over there. We're going to hit that storm. Let's land in
Yep,
the middle of them. And they land in the middle of it, and then there's the mummy, and they're like, "It's a mummy!"
it's
And
so bad.
it's stupid. But then I don't think they're not an episode. It's not stupid.
Very true. Next up, Man of the West Ken is a great episode. It is genuinely incredible. And I don't mean it in a good way, in a terrible way, but I would watch that again and again and again because it's a great example of how bad this show is.
How bad the show can be.
Well, how good the bad show can be, how
Yeah,
entertaining the bad show can be.
yeah.
Uh Next one is Duralian X6, which I think was an okay episode.
Oh, where he convinces the jailer not to kill him,
Yeah,
but
that's all
he's,
right.
and then she gets killed anyway.
Yeah. Enter the Jurolmons. I think this is about some robots that the Juralians have. I don't really remember much about it.
Robots.
Then you've got Barakan Runs Amok, which is an episode where he barely features despite being in the title. Then you have the vaguely titled Save the Earth.
That's the
I
one when
don't.
they team up.
Oh,
And the
that's not.
meteorite is coming in, and then the
Yeah,
devil
it's.
hair is like, "I'll help you, Ken, because I want to conquer this place, not destroy it. So we'll
It's
team up
that's
together." And then that was never
that's a
cashed in on.
not a good episode. We Can't Eat Vegetable Salad, which is a great title name, and I have no recollection of what that episode is at all. Uh, Showdown, the Undersea City. I remember vaguely knowing that that's an episode.
The vegetable salad one, I think, is the farm. It's another kind of farm episode where Jews were killing all the farm source,
Ugh.
and therefore they couldn't eat salad because there wasn't enough salad to go around.
Oh, that's
And
right, because she
and
was
this,
what the Karen was worried about staying thin because she wanted
yeah,
vegetables.
yeah.
Um,
What's this one?
then you've got the Daibutsu that vanished into the night, which is not a great episode, despite it could have been cool but wasn't.
Was that the Buddha one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters.
Then you've got the Art Gallery Mystery,
Ghostbusters
fantastic
2.
episode. Holy shit, you're right. It's Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2, one after the other.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit. Yeah, Art Gallery Mystery is a really good episode.
Uh-huh.
Then the next episode, Murder Record Melody of Terror, great episode.
And it's only good because the way they destroy that record is they throw it on the
I thought
ground and then it
bursts into
combusts.
flames.
It's like
It's so
what?
good. Then it's Find Ken's Secret, which I hated because it was Ken has no weakness, and then Ken's like, "Oh, I'm weak, like I don't know maths."
Yeah.
And that was bad. The Great Escape from Prison Island, another good episode.
That's a funny script.
Yep.
The Julian's
Uh,
there and it's blatantly like, it's like, how do you get the gun? Oh, don't worry about that.
yeah,
We're
don't worry
breaking
about
it
it.
up. How did you
Yep,
get the boat? Oh, don't worry about that. We're
don't
getting
worry
off
about
this
that.
island. Wait, not human. Ah,
Worry about that, I
yeah.
guess.
And then they fight.
And then Ken gets a girlfriend, not a good episode.
Could it's
Karen's
Julian.
Karen's present, good episode.
That's the one where she comes kind of controlled
The
by
va-
the
That's the
doll.
vampire doll. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Then it's Time Bomb Facts TV, which is not a great episode, but the concept of it and some of the wording in it is hilarious.
it's
Um,
hilarious.
Mental Hospital Terror, good episode.
Oh, the one where he gets sent to the mental hospital. What's that?
Yep,
That's Norman, wasn't it?
it's Shutter Island.
Yeah, probably that. Yeah, let's say that.
And then An Invitation to the Robot Club, which I don't remember at all.
Oh, it's one flew over the cuckoo's nest. That's what the movie.
Oh, you're thinking of that. And then
Yeah.
it was Save Young Yuichi, which is not a great episode.
Oh,
Rubbish.
is that the one where the kids want to set everything on fire?
Set on fire. Shit.
Yeah,
Episode 26, The Girl Who Lost Her Memory. Shit.
yeah.
Episode 27, The Burning Poison Mushroom House. Great episode.
Is that the one where all the kids just get fucking high on munchies?
Yeah. Great episode. Space Rocket Z9. Terrible.
That's not nice. That's a
rub out the fashion model. Not
whole
great.
bad rubbing naming of that.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Save Karen from the top of the tower. Really didn't like that one.
Oh yeah, that's she gets taken up to they're at a theme park and they go up to the top of the tower and
Yep.
it's not the tower that you think it is.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Crisis, 1 second to blast. I don't even remember what that one's about. The Master Safecracker, it's okay. Is My Dad Old Fashioned? Great episode because it's wild.
Yes, it is.
It is a children's cartoon where the father contemplates hanging himself and fails.
Yes, yes. There's a crisis.
Insane.
What's the one that Ken just straight up laughs as some guy kills himself?
Oh, that is crazy. Maybe it is that one actually. Crisis, 1 second to blast. That's that's the one where he fist pumps.
Yeah, and then it's like
After the guy shoots himself in the head, and Ken goes, "Ugh."
no,
Yeah.
no, that's a cycle. That's a
Was
cycle
that?
one. Because
No, it
the
was a doctor. It was a scientist that did it. Scientist that shot himself.
yeah, but there's a hit. The whole reason he got into the psych ward was because the linear pin was actually concealment for an underground laboratory with the dude, so he had to go down the
Mm,
stairs, and it was that one.
it's that one. No, you're right. That is a great episode.
Yeah.
Skyrod, burrow into the Earth's depths. Terrible episode.
Oh
Anything where
yeah.
the Skyrod is featuring heavily is just bad because it's mostly just him flying around.
Mhm.
Dynamite in the brain. I think we can all agree. Fantastic episode.
That's wild.
Uh, episode 36, Shudder, the Devil's Hospital.
Oh, that's the one where they're just like making a lot of
They're poisoning everyone with the food.
and having miscarriages.
That is a weird. I don't like that
That
episode.
yeah, that's a cringe.
Okay, we're gonna have to get through these. We're still in like episode 30 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, beat the hijack. Don't. Oh wait, that's the airplane. That's the plane one. That's an okay episode.
So is that Passenger 57?
Yeah, that's the one where it flips it on you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good. Uh, Operation Geralian Fake Friendship. That I cannot remember what that is, but assume it's very similar to 9 or 10 of the other episodes.
Where some friends Ken and then find out that it's a trailer after all. Yeah.
Uh, the Pretty Boy Robot is a herald of death. It's a fantastic episode name. I don't remember a thing about it.
If that's the one they get taken down into the depths of a crypt or something, because Batman gets invited to a robot thing and they go to like a fancy house with a graveyard and then they go into a crypt and get trapped in there.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I remember them so strongly.
I don't. I have
Lucky
committed
you.
them. Yeah,
Lucky you.
I've got rid of those.
Yeah.
Race on Murder Highway. It's a pretty good bad episode.
That's
Um,
awful.
Cinderella Girl, also good bad episode.
Fucking weird.
The Air Force Base is targeted. I think is quite a generic
Hmm.
non-event.
Yeah.
Peer through the camera viewfinder. I don't really remember that one.
It's the is that the what's the one where he has a sensei, but he knows it's really yeah, that's the
Oh,
camera one.
that's it.
That's the sensei.
That's the kendo one. That's
Yeah,
a kind of good bad episode.
yeah,
Episode 44, Beat the Fake Ken. Trash. That's the one where there's like, oh, give me the vegetables. Oh, our son wouldn't eat those. Oh, fuck you.
yeah.
When the cuckoo clock strikes 3, pretty good episode.
Oh, that's the one where they hypnotize the car and then she goes with the knife.
Yep, she goes on the murder spree.
Yeah.
Terror, the House of the White-Haired Crone. I don't remember that being a particularly good episode.
Oh, let's turn onto our notes here. 46. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's the one where
cycling and old. Oh no, actually, cycling and old woman is not a bad episode.
yes, where Ken sleeps and they try to gas him, but then he wakes up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. Episode 47, the Great Juralian Counterattack.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's a nothing episode.
that's just basically like, oh, we're going to send these guys out, and he's like, you're all dead now, and he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh, Showdown on Solitary Island. That's the one where he's being like tied up and pecked at by vultures. That's pretty good.
Thirsty Ken.
Thirsty Ken.
Yeah.
Episode 49, The Delinquent's True Colors. That's the one with the kid
Biker
with a
Mike.
knife. The
Biker
knife
Mike on
fight.
Mars.
Yeah, I do like the knife fight bit, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Episode 50, Save the Orphanage, the Orphan Center. That's the one where they all get adopted by that one person and nobody questions it.
Yeah, except from the one of them,
Except
and
for
then
yeah,
it goes to Ken's family, and then Ken saves them, but leaves them in the slave pit.
yeah, it's not great. Episode 51 is Stray Dog Koro, which is the Elfin Light episode. It's a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
Episode 52, Total Non-Event, Blow Up the Undersea Oil Field.
Underwater stingray.
Yeah. The Suspicious Bride, kind of terrible.
Pretty good.
Episode 54, Spooky Wax Museum. That's all right.
Night at the museum.
Yeah, that's all right. The one they met in Egypt is a fucking trap. That's a terrible episode.
That's just like, oh, we need to maybe recycle some of our sets. Let's go to Egypt. Oh, there's a Sphinx. And they're stealing treasure. Fucking Scrooge McDuck.
Wild. Then it's episode 56, Runaway, Horseback Ken. That's the horse racing one. That's okay. I like
okay,
that one. That's a pretty good one.
The dad taking out the horse.
With a car. That's so good. Episode 57, the Antarctic Amusement Park. I don't remember it being a great episode, but
I put Penguin / Robocall as my notes for that one.
And then episode 58, Circus of Fiends. Not a great episode.
Circus Ken.
Yeah, episode 59, Forest of Terror. Also not.
Camping Ken.
Could be good, but wasn't. Episode 60, Tsunami Attack. Not good. And I'm going to get through the last ones together. Barracan's old friend pays a visit. Crisis at the agricultural complex. Defeat the murderous boxer. Explosion at the Mammoth Control Center. And Victory, Chargeman Ken. All terrible episodes.
They're all pretty bad. Yeah.
We've done it, Colin.
Yeah. I want to say I'm going to give it a rating.
What are you going to give it?
2.
Holy shit. Do you think that the good ones slightly average out to a higher score?
No. It was enjoyable to watch the degree of knowing how bad it was.
I mean this genuinely with a absolute sincerity. Man of the West Ken and some of the episodes of that caliber are hilarious.
Yeah, they are.
They're really funny. There's the one where the one where he's in the hospital, the mental hospital, and they go past all the mental patients, and there's just this muscled guy wearing women's undergarments going, just pans across them. It's like, look at the pantheon of crazy people we've got here. A man wearing women's clothes. It's like, okay. Oh no, wait, he's yelling as well. Yeah, he is crazy.
Muscle bound man yelling.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's been a wild ride, Colin.
Chargeman Ken, wild ride.
We have not talked about. We have not talked about what we will be moving on to, though.
Not yet. No.
Do you now that we are leaving Chargeman Ken behind? Do you want to tell everyone what it is that we're doing next?
Little, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
And we're not talking about the dog.
Nope.
Or the
Or the
planet.
planet. No, not the planet.
Or
It's not a planet.
the mini planet.
It's
Miniature planet?
what's it's the same one as Maki Maki.
Maki Maki.
A dwarf planet.
Yeah, because it's not quite not a planet, but also not a planet.
Nope, it's not big enough. It got reclassified. Sorry.
Yeah, only 8 planets in our solar system.
That's right. So yeah, we'll be doing Pluto, which has incredible reviews. Really, really excited to give that a look. It's of course from the same author as Astro Boy. Weirdly,
Wow.
so
Wow.
yeah, it's Osama Tezuka. I used to watch. We've spoken like about how I used to watch Astro Boy and things like that. So yeah, he was the writer and creator of Astro Boy, and also wrote Pluto. So
Is this something like you wrote a while back or wrote it recently?
uh I'm actually he died in 1989, so it's definitely not recent.
Yeah, I
Um
was about to say because Astro Boy's from the 60s.
yeah. Pluto. Oh, that's interesting. Did he create the or I wonder if he's like that's interesting.
Set in Astro Boy's world.
I think that's maybe what it is. Ah, sorry. Uh, uh, it is based on a story arc of Astro Boy. So, like, they've referenced his writings and things like that. So, it's not directly written by him,
Oh, okay.
but it is inspired heavily by that story arc, and I believe set in the same world to a degree. Um, and that, yeah, the original manga run was 2003 to 2009.
Okay.
And interestingly, as well, which I think is that it is currently sporting an 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb, which is pretty good. And I am just very quickly checking Rotten Tomatoes because I always think that's at least interesting. It has a 100%.
How many reviews?
That is interesting. It is not saying that. If I go to only 7 reviews. TV shows typically don't get very many people reviewing them. However, it has a 94% audience rating with over 100 reviews,
All right.
which is pretty good.
Okay.
Oh wow! Although I am looking at one of the things I think maybe what we'll do is when we look at this show, I'll talk about the bad reviews that it has
Okay.
because it's I can already tell that some of them are incorrect. It's just like it just seems very look at me, I have a different opinion. But
So, were any of them talking about the dog? How Mickey Mouse didn't appear and stuff like that.
they were not, but might
Okay.
have. But yeah, we will be since this has been a very long and lengthy bonus season as opposed to a bonus episode. We will be back with season 14. Season
Yeah.
14, Colin. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
back with season 14 soon, which is crazy. Hard to believe we wrapped up season 13 in November last year.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Holy shit. Oh no, wait.
No.
No, that can't be right. No, no,
Oh.
no, sorry. The dates are flipped. Stupid American dates. Wow, that was very confusing. No, sorry. In early Feb, so like a month ago for the world, but for us we did that a lot. We haven't watched that in a long time. So
Yeah, we got ahead of the game.
So yeah, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll be back next week with Pluto. We'll be reverting to one episode per episode because these are about an hour long each. Shorter season of 8 episodes after a longer bonus season. Not quite sure what we're doing with our next bonus episode, but we'll get there.
Yep.
Which leads me to say, thank you, Chargeman Ken. You've been listening to Who's That Anime, a podcast about anime. We can be found where all good podcasts can be found, and you can search for us at our home of anchor.fm/ Who's That Anime. If you like what it is we do here, leaving a review is a super helpful way to help us rise in the charts. If you've already left a review or can't, depending on how you listen to us, telling a friend is also a really cool way to help us out. We have a Facebook page, that's facebook.com/ Who's That Anime. We post the latest episode releases there and the occasional anime memes. We have a Discord. You can find the link to that in the show notes. We also have a YouTube channel, that's youtube.com, and searching for at Who's That Anime, where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You can also find the audio versions of these episodes there too now, since we've uploaded the RSS feed there, so they're released there too if you like to listen to your podcasts on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Colin and I occasionally like to play video games. Colin at twitch.tv/ Couchfuel and myself at twitch.tv/ Hail Payman. And you can find archives of all the different things we've done on those streams at youtube.com by going to search for at Couchfuel or at Hail Payman. And last but not least, since we are now in the full swing of things, I believe, for our new podcast release, let's talk a little bit about Patreon. We will be releasing new content, new Who's That Anime content, but of course not new episodes of Who's That Anime, which will also be releasing. But this is the first full or second full episode after the release of our Patreon. You can support us there if you so wish. If not, it's cool. Like, episodes will still be listenable for free with no adverts. That will always remain the same. But if you wanted to help us out, that's also super cool. You can find a link to the Patreon in the show notes. Basically, we have a couple of different tiers. You'll be able to get early access to episodes and early access to our new podcast, 5 Minute Fusion, which is a journey through Dragon Ball and eventually right the way through all of Dragon Ball. And with the release of Dragon Ball Daima at the end of this year as well, we'll have even more stuff to go to. It's going to be a while. Lots of episodes.
Yeah. Especially we're going to do the ones for the filler.
Oh, it's going to take a while.
Yeah, might actually find that Crunchyroll not have it anymore by the time we've finished.
Oh shit! Just as well, I bought. Oh no, wait! I bought Kai. Shit! We're gonna need to cram it in really quickly. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, really excited. We've been prepping for this show for a while. It's shorter form content. It's heavily edited by comparison. Well, more heavily edited than the existing podcast. And on top of that, it is audio exclusive, so you will only be able to find it to listen to it, although it will be available in our RSS feeds on YouTube as well. But yeah, really looking forward to people getting to listen to that.
Yeah, that'll be good. We'll find out.
And I think
all you
that's
need
us.
to know. Yeah.
I think we've managed to somehow talk close to 48 minutes we've been talking. And I believe 20 minutes of that, maybe at a stretch, was Chargeman Ken.
Yeah, no.
You think longer?
Well, we recapped all the episodes and
We did recap the entire show in about 20 minutes, so you're right, yeah.
Yeah, safe to say that was shit. 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 Oh, that was alright.
Yep.
That was shit.
That was shit. Yeah, it's absolutely worth our time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back next week with Pluto.
Yep. See you next week, people. Same anime time, same anime place. Charging. Bye.
Charging gone.
Bye.
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 Can you tell I've been waiting to say that?